class, today we're going to take a look at Microsoft Office Publisher 2007. Microsoft Publisher 2007 is kind of different than the previous versions. In previous versions, over on the left-hand side of your screen, you had options to create a blank template, blank design, but now they have the different publication types that you can go into for templates or to find an actual blank design. One of the types that we're going to be looking at is a sign for this first assignment. So I'm going to click on signs. Now I'm not a big fan of these templates, but sometimes I will use them. So I'm going to go down here to a letter sheet, just standard size paper, and I'm going to make it be the regular setting, and I'm going to use this for my file, so I'm going to double click on it. Now I want to just review some of the basic options available to you in Publisher. One of the first things that I want to show you is clip art. I'm sorry, not clip art, word gallery. Word gallery allows you to do different kind of things with your text. So I might say happy birthday. In this box I can bold it, I can unbold it, and it's going to have my design. Now if you look at this, once I stretch this out, there are some areas on this where you can play around. The green knob allows you to rotate your text into different positions. The little white knobs allow you to expand or shrink the height and the size. And you can also move it around your paper. Then the next thing I might decide that I want to add is I might want to add in a rectangle, just to put a little bit of a border around here. So I'm going to put my rectangle in, and then I'm going to go to Format Auto Shape. If I right click my mouse button, there will be Format Auto Shape, and I can add a border in. Now since we're going to make this festive, I can look through my list of borders and realize there's a ton of different borders I can use. I like to be very, very simple, so I'm going to pick just a very twisted line shape, very simple. So I can add my border in. Then I can bring my word art down, and I'm going to insert a text box. The feature for the text box is over on the left hand side of your screen. You draw the box to fit in where you'd like to fit in, and you're able to start typing in the box. I'm not a big fan of Times New Roman, but I do want to keep my fonts simple because with print design, simple fonts are the best ones to use. So I might just go up, and again I will use maybe a Tahoma this time. I might make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. One thing I want to point out is that your zoom right now is at 57%. So since it's at 57%, it's going to look a little different at 100%. But let's say we're making a flyer for a birthday. Who's it for? Well, again, I can type in who, I can bold it just like I do in Word, and I can unbold it, and let's say I want to do my font color a little bit different to match my border. Who, it's for Joe Snowy. And let's say I want to bold again, and I want to go back to black text. But let's say the what, I don't want to bold it, but I do want to go back to my blue text on the font color. It's a 16th birthday party. Now I could continue with this invitation, making it a little bit more full, but I want to just hit a few more features. One thing I can add is a clip art or a picture again. For ease, I'm going to show you what it's like to add a clip art, and maybe I want to do the word party and see what kind of clip art it comes up with. I'm going to insert it just like I did in Word. And if you notice, I do not have to maneuver the text around or change any settings because this works a lot easier to create a design in here than it does in Word. Another feature I want to show you is basic shapes. Let's say I just wanted to add a smiley face in. I can add in any shape that's available and design this the way I'd like to design it. If you look up here at the toolbars, you will realize it is very similar to the Word toolbars. Over here, we have our text formatting where we pick a format, we pick the font, we pick the size, we bold, italicize, underline, where we want it on the page, if we want bullets, the size, the background color, and the text color, and a bunch of other features. Also up here we have the open, save, print, zoom, spell check, and other features. I'm going to check my spelling again. I'm going to ignore it because I know I meant to type in JoJo, and there's the beginning of my file. I'm going to save as. Again, it is important to save someplace where you're going to know it is on your computer. That way you can get it to upload to your assignment folder. So I'm going to save this as Johnson Publication Practice. And that's it. Please take a look in your course content area for more information for the practice document. Thanks.